All right. Many Israelites will automatically ignore the information Garfield has uncovered in his research. Which is more important to you, Captain Tazariak, faith or facts when it comes to your heritage?
I think both are faiths, right? And what I mean by both are faiths, I don't think you can have...
Hold up. You said both are faith?
Yeah, the facts and the faith. And I'm explaining what I mean by that, because none of us have been back during that time. None of us. So we haven't been... So like one of the sources, forget the source, like Argonauts or whatever source he used to try to say that Jacob and Esau's story copy from Greek. That's like in the first chapter that he's covering. And so the source that he got it from has been debunked already. Like the source that he got it from. I seen Zion Lex mention the video. Now, I'm not saying debunked by Zion Lex. And even Zion Lex would tell you the book that Garfield used as a source has been debunked already. So he's almost using outdated material. But when I say facts and faith, it's both faith. The historians or scholars that we're looking at as the voice that matters on an opinion has never been back to 3200 BC, 1500 BC, 12. They've never been back there. It's just what they've been able to find, and then you either believe it or you don't. So that's why I said it's all faith. You either believe, faith is belief. So you believe that these historians are correct. So for example, they said that the nation of Moab never existed at all. And the Bible was false because the Bible was the only one that referenced this Moabite people. Then they found a Mesh stele which mentions not only Moab, it also mentions David. So now we have the Bible as the primary source that nobody believed until I think it was the 17 or 1800s that they find this stele that now says Moab that backs up the Bible. So before then, they was trusting the scholars to say the Bible is invalid. And then history or archaeology caught up with what the Bible already said. So it's all faith, no matter what you say, unless a nigga gets a time machine, goes back there, sees it for himself. Everything that we're listening to now from ancient times is faith. No matter if it's your spiritual system or whether you scientifically looking at it, even science, that Big Bang Theory, nobody was back there to know if it's true or not. So it's all faith based on the information that you study.
But when you say it's all faith, you saying science can't prove it?
Science can't prove Big Bang Theory. What I said about Moab, even if you take the earth being so-called flat, right? That's what science thought hundreds of years ago. And then they discovered that it wasn't. So, but before that time, that's what they believe, which is what makes it faith. And then when facts come that make you change your opinion, then that's when it becomes your faith over the facts. Meaning, if someone shows evidence that this didn't happen, 100% evidence that it didn't happen, and then you still choose to believe it, now you've chosen faith over facts. But if it's just this pattern of information and this pattern of information, none of them are 100% solid. That's both of them are at the same level. You understand what I mean? So like DNA for a baby, that's facts. So like if I have a child, go get the DNA test and say 99.9% accurate. If I say that's still not my child, that's my faith over facts. But if I do DNA for ancestry, and then this one says it's only this amount of percent, and I go to another one that's different, that's both faiths. I hope that people understand what I'm saying.